I probably should be embarrassed to say this, but I'm not, because I feel a lot of people are going through this. But I literally have no savings. No savings. None. I used to have savings. The last time I had savings was lockdown. Funny enough, I was doing quite well during lockdown with the work I was doing. Yeah, I was doing quite well and I was able to put money away. There was no travel, really, all that kind of stuff. And I was doing very well. Managed to save a bit, pug a bit away and all that. And then, you move out and, your car. And before anyone says, oh, get rid of your car and all that. So for what I do, the business side of it, especially as having a child, the things I do, I can't afford. I need a car, I need a vehicle for what I do. And the rent and all that kind of stuff. And just the bills, just living in London, I can't afford to put money away. And I believe part of it as well is not being financially educated in the right way, financially astute. And, I think there's a lot of people like me who, when we grew up in a system, we didn't have the people around us, or the schooling didn't teach us how to be financially abundant and just, good with your money. We were spending it on silly things to keep up with the Joneses and to get, just to buy and purchase and consume. We were proper consumers, and I didn't get the right teachings. I didn't know what I know now about things. My mindset was different, immature, and I'm in a situation now where, I'm struggling. Well, I haven't got any savings, and as with my work situation, it is a risk. With if anything happens, then what am I going to do? And I was reading these. I was just checking this out on Google and stuff like that. I was reading these stats. Let me read these out. In the UK, 1 in 6 adults have no savings at all, which equates to 8.4 million people in 2024. This is a further 23% have 200 or less saved, meaning a large segment of the population is vulnerable to unexpected expenses. Around 1 in 3 people in the UK do not have enough cash for emergencies. Across Europe, nearly a third, that's 30% of people, reported having no savings in an older survey, and many could not cover 3 months of expenses if they lost their job. In the US, some reports indicate that as many as 22% of Americans have no saving whatsoever. Many people's earnings barely cover basic expenses like housing, energy, groceries, leaving no disposable income and savings. You've got debt repayments, lack of financial education, which I fall under, spending habits and lifestyle choices, economic uncertainty, unexpected life events. Oh, we all have unexpected life events. But I want to do this video because there are people like me, but everyone's sort of scared to say certain things because I think everyone expects you to have savings, just in case of a rainy day. And unfortunately, all of us do, man. And it's hard because everything costs so much. It's not even about buying clothes and stuff. It's just about living, buying groceries and looking after children and traveling to work and all of the above, paying the bills. You've got the rent, the electrical heating, gas, council tax, commute is expensive. You're commuting, you're traveling. It's mad. Even you fill up with petrol. That's a lot. It's mad. And I've got a feeling you're going to see a lot more people living with parents, man. I've got family members in their 40s living with their parents. So you know what? Before you be like, oh man, look at this big man. Like now you're like, yeah, I get it. And you're going to see a lot more people moving in with family members because this economic uncertainty is crazy. They're literally draining every resource out of people. Where it's like, we haven't got much left to give. I wonder what Black Friday is going to be like. I wonder if people are going to be, I hate all that stuff. I wonder if people are going to have the money to consume and stuff like that. What's Christmas going to look like? Christmas, people love over consuming. And I hate that side of Christmas, is spending and buying and stuff. I think it's going to be very quiet. People are struggling. We got more month than money. I'm getting text messages from the bank earlier than I used to get it about overdraft, reach your overdraft. And you get the money, the payment that pays your overdraft, and you get overdraft again. Like, it's crazy. It's a bad situation, people. So I just wanted to make this video just to know that you're not alone. And I think we need to really plan better and educate ourselves more. And listen, I've started doing things where I'm not buying certain things and food and groceries and just planning out and trying to gain enough money to save, because yeah, we're in an awkward situation, and companies are very volatile at this moment in time. So you could be let go at any moment, and then what do you do? Anyway, let me know what you think about this, people. I'd love to hear your thoughts about savings. Do you have any savings? Do you have enough savings to take you from month to month? Do you have no savings? Like, just be open, man. Let's really talk about this. I'd love to know from my community, this YouTube community, where we all are or at, where we are all at. Sorry. So yeah, look forward to that. Give me the HBO special. Help a brother out by liking, commenting, subscribing. Yeah, man, and keep the engagement. Thanks for all the love and support. Love for the love, as they say. And yeah, man, I'm gone. Peace.